Good evening, good evening, good evening. How are we doing? Oh, that was very confusing. Let's skip that. It was about to put the same song on again. That's very, very confusing. How are we doing? Happy whatever day it is. Wednesday, I think. Interesting. YouTube have added additional features to their dashboard for live stream, the side that I see, which is interesting. All good. Oh, shit on me mouse pad. I need to clean my mouse pad. We'll see if we get time this weekend. I might, maybe, possibly. Yes, I have some vague news updates related to stuff like that. So, obviously, no Fallout today because Bethesda have yet to fix the ongoing issue with perks and duplication, presumably glitches and exploits or whatever the heck's going on. So, we'll get back to that when we get back to that. So, Atomfall today, Atomfall tomorrow. I might, he says, big air quotes, play The Altars on Friday, which is a somewhat interesting take on a survival game. It's very sci-fi, and instead of recruiting people for your base, you kind of bring over alternate versions of yourself from alternate dimensions, where their lives took slightly different paths and they have different skill sets. So, yeah, it looks very, very interesting, weird and fun. I've had my eye on it for ages. It was kind of an I'll do it if I get a key for it thing. I haven't got a key for it, at least not yet anyway. But it's on Game Pass day one, so I might as well give it a go, hadn't I? And if we've got an extra temporarily open slot, I don't know if I'll commit to it long term. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. We'll see. If I do, then I'll cause all havoc for myself, but we'll figure something out. Yeah, but I'll check it out on Friday, I think, probably. Tougher thing is... yeah, I have downloaded the unofficial patch for Oblivion. We'll see whether or not it fixes our issue. I haven't had time to test it yet. If it does, I'll figure something out. If it doesn't, in some ways, that's probably easy. We'll see what happens. Anyway, so that's where I'm at. We're going to play some Atomfall, see how the DLC goes. Because I have kind of iffy feelings. I also have 3 demos downloaded that I want to check out before Monday, because that's when Steam Next Fest ends. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah. How are you doing, Wolfie? First off the mark. Evening, Cal. Evening, Steve. Go adult for a bit. Yeah. Seems like a terrible idea, that. We'll camp opposite the captain near Fisherman's Rest. I keep wanting to call it Fisherman's Bend, but that's a knot, I believe. But it's also by a bend in the river, so it kind of fits. Improved bait caught 3 axolotls with 45 bait. That's a lot of improved bait. How are you getting so much bait? I know some ways to go and farm it up, but not that rapidly. I did a little bit of... I did the dailies today. I could just about get through that without too many issues. We actually managed to jump in and do the nuke event in Skyline Valley as well, and that was a whole thing. The beasties were freaking out quite a lot there. The robots. Somebody was using a crippling perks on Auto-Axe. And to be honest, it caused as much hassle as it did help. And what else was going on? Yeah, they kept flying up into the air and coming back down again. It was all a complete shit show, to be honest. But I got my dailies done, and I got some footage and stuff as well, which is the other thing I was doing. Oh. Oh, you're farming on multiple characters. Jesus, way too much like hard work for me, Steve. Video games feel like work. You're doing it wrong, IMO. Right, everything feels weird and heavy because I haven't played this game in a while. So, we are packing some heat, are we not? We are. Yeah. What's on the map that I haven't checked out for? Oh, the Harvesting Cave. So, what have I got to do? Escape Midsummer Isle. Oh, I was escaping the entire area. Prayer Ignatius. Oh, yeah, because Prayer Ignatius is the long-dead monk who is now possessing this guy. Formerly Bill Anderson, who's now... yeah, possessed by the long-dead monk, whose spirit is part of some kind of thing on the island, some kind of collective type thing going on, wasn't it? And he wants me to find the abbot's remains. I need to find a whole bunch of keys to the crypt, or because it's something to do with the angel. Yeah. Yeah, we had the angel's essence, which was used in their mead. I need to out of the abbey crypt, see behind the door here. Yeah, will come back to me on this before too long. So, other than the fact we need to generally explore, we need to go and meet that lady at some point as well, don't we? There we go. Gene Hammer and the Lake Bandits. There's the bandits I've got to meet, and then there's the Abbey Keys, and Abbott's remains are estimated to be in a cave not far from the cellar hideout. Okay. There we go. That must be a cave. It's down in the infested forest. Okay. And then there's a lot of very angry druids out there, and they are tougher, which is to say they've had their stats bumped in an entirely unsatisfactory way. Let's see how we do. Evening, Noel. How's it going? There's a big old wicker man over there. Now, this cave is just beyond the lake a little way, so it's actually not far away at all. We'll see what happens. Yeah, not too bad. I'm a bit tired if I'm honest, but... Front me over there somewhere. Yeah. Manage, I guess. Good night. Nothing to worry about anyway. It's a pretty good picture, isn't it? I'll sneak on. Good night. Yeah, they put that power in place that allows you to dissolve bodies so you can effectively hide them, but they are obviously acknowledging that the fact we can't hide bodies is a problem. It's here somewhere in this area, right. Yeah, they're acknowledging that not being able to hide bodies is a problem, but the way they've decided to address the issue is frankly kind of worse. You find a way to get past this here shrub. Looks the other way. All right, actually. One of the dudes has found their deceased friend. There's something over there. Building, it's probably that. I'm guessing the cave. Well, the location is rumoured to be here, but there's definitely no entrances in this area. So it might be down here, I'm thinking.
The voice in the soil. The voice is everything.
I see ya. Hopefully this thing's going to stop seeing me and I'll be able to get over there and just... take this fella down, or this lady rather. And we will sneak on. Indeed. Looks like the cave entrance. Remember, a quick saving was a thing in this game then? It is. So he thinks the abbot's remains will be here somewhere, and he wants to find out why the abbot didn't join the larger collective. This is the problem with it having been a week or more since I last played. I don't remember what was going on. Not as well as I'd like to. Don't know if I really want meat, but I'll just chuck it if need be. Ooh, this is a pretty epic looking spot. It's definitely iconic, that tune. Never been another band quite like that. Yeah, it doesn't speak very well of you if you're not happy that you don't have to think anymore.
The Trinity is one. One head, three faces.
Interesting.
There's someone here.
It did not go quite the way I wanted it to.
You will be more you. I'll kill you dead. Oh God. Crime horde.
Kick! Yeah. Oh, you are kidding me, right? Get now.
Time to bleed! Oh, you little...
Wasn't quite what I had in mind. Also, I'm having problems moving around here.
You will be more use dead. I'm hurt bad.
Oh, come on. That was robbery. In robbery it was.
Yeah, you are. Oh, God. I'm hurt really bad. Come off it. You're fine, pal. Time to believe this isn't over. I'm not letting you live.
I might be dead. Which I'm not too bothered about because I'm not happy with how that was going anyway. Yeah. I feel like the number of like subtle things to the way the game handles have changed. Guns feel less accurate than they were. They don't move as nicely as they did before. And these guys are taking more shots to take down, including that one that I put 2 headshots in and was still coming. Like, this is not how you make a game more difficult. You've dropped to the ball there.
I'm hurt bad.
Hang on! I'm bleeding!
Stop your motoring.
Bollocks! I'm hurt bad!
Should be sufficient to do the job. It should bleed out now. Yeah. Not happy about the way they've handled this at all.
One of ours.
It's 2 yours actually, but... some arrows back. Only 1, but...
No sign of him. Must have left it.
Where are you? You're all in the shadows and I can't see shit.
Someone over there! Heretics will die! The soil will be.
The absolute scuttering fuck. There we go.
Bleeding!
Sure, one of those went right through his head. He's gonna bleed out there, that's the question. Yes, he did. Good. There's that.
No. No, they're dead!
Am I out of arrows? I am out of arrows. Okay then. Well, shooting... not really what I want to do here, but... just check that's loaded.
There! Spotted you!
The kick's been slowed.
That's
I don't know if it's just this...
little death to the unbeliever.
yeah, I don't know if it's just this cutlass specifically, but I think they've slowed all of the melee animations down, so you can't fight as effectively in melee with the faster weapons as you used to be able to. It's quite annoying. Well, I picked up some meat. Maybe I did not. Oh, it's probably... I know what's happened. Yeah. I'll see. I should be okay now. Indeed. Their weird infection things are creepy as hell. But more clearly. I've never heard the voice more clearly than I do here in our sacred cave. I can feel the certainty, the final tantalizing truth buried below. The land here reaches out for something. I can feel it craving to be brought back into communion with that once lost. If only I could see more clearly what is sought that I might better serve, but the way is yet unclear. Ooh, hello, that's some weird lag there. You wouldn't expect on an offline game, like a single player game. But there it is nonetheless. Weird a bit of hitching, I guess. Quite. Your crackers.
You will be more use dead.
Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Ooh. Oh, hello.
You will be more use dead. I see you.
I got impatient there and I paid for it. They was, but they ain't no more. Bag. Must have imagined that really loud shotgun blast. How's things, Cal? Druid manuscript, Gospel of the Soil. Manuscript created by the Druids of Midsummer Abbey, which appears to imitate an old medieval style. Illustrations feature some kind of energy emitting from a crack in the earth, beside which a druid kneels in worship. Harken to the words of the solitary man, as empty of meaning as the bleating of a sheep. The mark of the solitary man is dissent, and dissent is anathema. Therefore, none must be solitary, all must be together, as the true one God intended and directs. Give strength and harmony, lie in perfect unity between man and the land, as is given in the Gospel of the Soil. You see. Oh, crackers. I don't really want Druid tonic, do I? Truth be told.
There you are.
Help me! I'm bleeding!
Careful! You won't get lucky twice. I'm hurt. What the? Oh, it's bad.
I'm a bit annoyed that I missed once, but anyway.
Bloody sneaky bastard. They've gone.
Bloody hell! Must be this way. Close!
A couple of them should bleed out, I hope.
Hey, I see you. Stay where you are. I'm bleeding.
Be more careful.
Be more careful. I'm deliberately oh, I suppose it was talking about his mate, wasn't he? Hey. All good, Steve.
Death to unbelief. Help me! I'm really hurt.
You'll be alright.
You can either bleed out.
Look out!
That went even better than I expected. Come on, I've got a couple of them there. Well, that tells me all I needed to know about then, doesn't it? That's the problem. The cutlass is supposed to be basically the same as a farming knife, but it is not. I guess farming knife it is. Is there a third body here that's new? I don't know. This one probably bled out, but I think I've thinned the population enough that I can. Oh wait, there's another one there. I was going to say that I can.
I'm bleeding! I'll find
Come
you,
off
mate.
it. Stop your moaning.
Close one, mate.
Close one. Put one right in his head with a big old high-powered rifle, and what happened? Nothing, basically. That was one of the good things in the base game. That shot would have been man down, and that would have been okay. Well, that's two in his melon, and he's still coming.
Hey, I see it.
Yeah, that first one missed, but some of you celebs dying this year and none are on your bingo card. Well, who's it this time? Next question is, where's the one I just shot somewhere around here that bled out? There they are. Didn't bleed out there, yeah. I took a lot of bleeding damage and then I finished them off with a bullet, didn't I? Come on in. Oh, you got an interesting weapon I'm looking forward to getting my hands on.
I'll find you.
If I got any kills or hits there, didn't see any signs of it, but
Where have you got to?
I can't see him. Missed, I think.
Here we go.
I knew it. Someone's here.
Liz. Valley cowards! Yeah.
I knew it. Someone's here.
Time to bleed.
I wish I had a molly right now. Ryan Wilson from the Big Squid. Oh, I did hear about that one, yeah. Vaguely in passing, but... Keith Richards or something for that last decade. Yeah, that man will outlive us all. Not such a bad thing. Ah, my poison grenade actually took a few of them down. Goodbye. Lots of hatchets. Well, I mean, he should have gone down quicker than that, but I'll take it. Ritual dagger. I'll have a look at that as well. Low damage, fast speed. That's disappointing. Sure, use voodoo powers to reanimate. Yeah, something like that. I wouldn't be surprised. Definitely some weird shit going on there. Taking out these druids, but it's costing me ammo, and they're not even dropping bloody arrows to allow me to restock those. I assume this is going to link me back down to the bottom soon. Yeah, thought so. But not very productive. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go the other way because there's one thing on the other side I wanted to check, and it's slightly nearer going this way, I think. Marginally. This isn't it, but while we're here... Okay, looted this one, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Spooky cave is spooky. Be further up here than I thought it was. Okay, I'm here. I didn't check down here. Unless I did. Yeah, I done came in the other way and missed this. Okay, that's fine. We're learning things. I don't know if they're things that are particularly useful to learn, but nonetheless. Who wants to bet this was a bad move? Ooh, weird place for a bard crate, but okay. Very artificial looking crack that I'm squeezing through here. Creepy blue fires. All bard crates. Arrow poison recipe, which I already know apparently. Alright, I've got 5 skill points. What could we do here? That's appealing. Radiation resistance. Attunement. Sense the movement. Crouch remain still to see the movement of the around. Yeah, that's freaky seeing through warship. And then there's decomposition. I don't really want either of those. It's just not the vibe. Just doesn't fit with the rest of the game, in my view. Heavy attack power. Season's brawler. Reduces damage caused by melee weapons. That's appealing. Surprise attack is appealing too. We'll go for surprise attack for now. More sneaky damage. What decade they'll be in when they die, is that supposed to be? Oh, we found what we're looking for. Abbot John's crypt key and Abbot John's diary. Cool. Morality and knowledge. The Stoic would have them as separate and as the earth and sky. I have no such curtain of the hypothetical to guard me. I cannot be happy in doing what must be done, in committing sin to thwart greater sin. My letter will be at the court by now. King shall have no option but to call for an investigation. They will come. I have signed all our death warrants, and I did so with a false name. May God forgive me for my dissimulation and for what is coming here, but may it cleanse us all of this strange evil I cannot understand. A fallen angel is a devil. Ooh. So the abbot came to believe that the angel was not such a blessing after all. That's interesting, isn't it? We are the Lake Bandits. Interesting. That old jar was pretty, so we took it. Don't know why you mad bastards would pickle an old head like that. It's right weird. We are the Lake Bandits, and don't you forget this isle is our turf too. Take one of ours, we take from you. Come and find us in the Boffin's Fort up north if you think you're brave. Ooh. I suspect we'll have to go there soon. Presumably the abbot's head.
Do you think the Father Abbot was quite well?
His orders were strange, but these are strange days.
The King's Commissioners are already upon the mere. When they find themselves thwarted, they shall not be merciful.
I am afraid. Might we find sanctuary in the crypt with the others?
Father Abbot's words were clear. If we enter, we shall never emerge. And Prior Ignatius intends some ritual in there. I doubt its purity. Must we be privy to that?
Ignatius also intends that all shall die there by their own hands. A terrible sin. Better that than torture at the hands of the Christians. I have brewed a distillate of nightshade, sufficient for 3 draughts. We shall have nothing to do with Ignatius and whatever he intends, or the others, or their angel.
Interesting.
Then I will go with you. Are you prepared, Brother Osborne? We must be united in our purpose until the end.
In truth, I am not, but I know my duty. I shall drink my measure of the fatal draught. We shall be joined in purpose, in death as in life, and God forgive us the act.
Then let us hie unto the crypt immediately. In vigorous action we shall find certainty.
May our deaths be the end of this. May our truths die with us.
This situation with the being, whatever it is that it is not as all is not as it seems. Brother Ignatius may or may not be in some way enthralled to. This is very not good. Right, time to get out of here, I think. Yeah. Abbot's head. Yeah, what was it? He wanted me to find the Abbot's head, and Brother Ignatius wanted me to find the Abbot's head. The Abbot's head's not there. It was pickled in a jar, apparently, or his remains. Apparently, all of which was left was his head in a pickled in a jar, and he's been taken by the bandit. You don't get over 100. Yeah. Ooh. No, apparently I need to make my way over to the bandits up in the north in order to find a way to find the Abbot's missing head. I also need to find the other keys that those 3 monks had. We had clues as to their locations, didn't we? Crypt keys. So we've just got the Abbots, and the other 3 I still need. So Brother Alfred... Eldred, rather. Diligence not among the manuscripts. Manfred spends hours at the quarry. Osborne looks to the atop a tower. So, library, quarry, tower. Tower, I'm guessing. No idea where the quarry might be. It's limestone kilns. Maybe somewhere down here. Anything that looked like it might be a quarry, though. Right in here. This is all occupied. I don't know what the play is. Maybe make my way back to along this way. I think. Or I then do a big loop, or do I cut through? Let's see if I can cut through. Current location, that ain't my current location. My current location is blatantly down here somewhere. I'm about to come out down here anyway. There's stuff down here. This must be the quarry area, mustn't it? Because he was talking about him having a heart of lime or something, and this is the lime kilns. His quarry. Take a look that way and see what's what, I think. Yeah, we got that one. That was what triggered it all this conversation. No. Sad news for sure. Yeah, bloody knew it. Spooky as shit noises. Appearance of an angel. From a history book. Few of the monks' writings survived the period of ruin that followed the abbey's dissolution. What does remain, however, speaks eagerly of a so-called fallen angel, a messenger sent to the isle from the heavens. Mentions of the angel begin in 1604, making it likely they were referenced to a visible supernova in the same year, known as Kepler's star. An unusual and wondrous event that was recorded in many contemporary texts, but few treated it with the same reference as the monks of Midsummer Abbey. It's clear that the event of 1604 marks a notable shift in the monks' written works, triggering a near obsession with this angel and the land itself that was blessed enough to receive it. And leans into the extraterrestrial origin of Oberon a little bit. Something that fell to Earth, perhaps. Ritual dagger. Yeah, I'm going to go the long way around because I think oh shit. You've got no bloody idea. Miles away from you. Okay. You don't bloody see me neither. You shouldn't anyway. Should be okay. See how we do. Frames went a little wobbly there for a minute. Still got away with that. Whew. Yeah, quarry and lime. So, somewhere up ahead, presumably. Yeah. Not sure what this Ignatius had in mind. Well, he's on about the abbot should have joined with their his brothers to become one with this kind of post-mortem hive mind or something they've got going on, hasn't he? And he wants to know why it didn't happen. And possibly to arrange it as being a better late than never so they can find out where the abbot's key is and get into the crypt where the angel's form, whatever it might be. I was going to say body, but that may or may not be the right word, is kept. I think. I'm not remembering any of this right. Yeah, I haven't found any trace of a quarry yet, unless it is underground that way, which I think it might be. I'm going to head that way and investigate a little bit more. See what I can find. There's a memory. There's some druids wandering around.
Cannot feel out your intent.
My intent is myriad, but
If you
No
stay,
sign of them.
you'll die here.
You
it's the way you want it, is it?
carve them up. Be more careful, for Christ's sake.
You're trying to dodge like I'm in another game. Can't freaking move to get out of the way of these guys. I'm not happy about it. New plant. Yep, cheap and play at that game, I think. Aquatic ferals. Supposedly caked up aquatic ferals. Right. See this memory. There's a way in there, isn't it?
Brother Lathrop, you came here secretly. None saw you.
As you willed it, Abbot John, what would you have me do?
I need your assurance on one matter, brother. Has even a drop of the island's mead passed your lips?
I swore never to touch any liquor again when I joined the Order.
And you have kept that vow?
Faithfully, as God is my witness. Is that important?
Since the star fell, we are being tested, I am sure. Those who have not taken a vow of temperance speak of a voice tempting them.
Drink is often the devil's argument.
Perhaps, but that is a matter for another time. Take this key, brother. Here is a letter that directs you where to bury it. It is a matter of utmost secrecy. Go most privily.
Yes.
Privily
Father.
as in secretly, not privily as in the place you go for number 2. Memory of the notes. Buried in Skithermore, huh? Brother Lanford, take the key I've entrusted you, bury it on the mainland. Set of stunning stones in the fields of Skithermore. Place it should be hidden. So we're going to do that in a minute. I think I have been in here before. Yeah, I have. Well, it gives me reason to head back to the mainland. And maybe stock up and stuff. Make some decisions, perhaps. Oh, hum ho hum. Interesting. I have to go back. Was hinted that you might want to. It wasn't really hinted that might have to, which is interesting. Ah, Vic. You absolute motherfucker. Go on, give me that melon. Dumbass. Okay, now I'm just annoyed. Wriggly cunt. Yeah, I don't think it has. Yeah, I don't think it's as generational as perhaps it deserved to be.
Drink is often the devil's argument.
Perhaps, but that is a matter for another time. Take this key, brother. Here is a letter that directs you where to bury it. It is a matter of utmost secrecy. Go most privily.
Yes, Father Albert.
Not really, no. I don't think it's a conversation that's going to go anywhere, that one. Get me dead, you absolute motherfucker! You wriggly cunt monkey. Ah, they are very, very annoying. So, I'm halfway to a workable strategy.
Drink is often the devil's argument.
Perhaps, but that is a matter for another time. Take this key, brother. Here is a letter that directs you where to bury it. It is a matter of...
Recognise Abbot John's voice from another game.
Privily.
Yes, Father Albert.
Third time's the charm. I'm deliberating swapping this rifle out. I'm not sure if that's a thing I'm going to want to do or not. So the telephone rang last time and it hasn't rung this time. Well, looks like I've got a more pressing problem. Dumbass. That's better. Take that. Evening, Gray. How's it going?
Do you feel it now? The past. The past is strong here. The past is ever present. The minds and memories of the monks are now yours. All is your mind, now theirs. Hard to say, isn't it?
Not really. I'm fairly confident in my outcome there. Right. Skill no more. Row, you vote gently off the mare. Alright. Weird seemed to be going on there. Oh, I thought there might be a gap in the fence there. This way then.
Keep it civilized. No troublemakers.
It's a wonder we haven't all gone mad living like this.
How do you know you haven't? That's the Grendel's head. Stop by the interchange. His timing is not ideal. Depending on what he does, anyway. That's alright. Notice the time doesn't seem to pass in this game. It's always roughly the same time of day. Oh yeah. So Jenny Coggins asked me to check the pneumatic dispatch tube in Winter Village interchange entrance for a note hidden by a contact. That was her on the island. The what's that? Claimed she was a reporter. I vaguely remember that. Identity unimportant from 21st September 57 says about the time of the lockdown. What's important is the truth about the Windscale Plant is revealed. Coggins has agreed to publish our findings. I do not need the credit. In total secrecy, I must dig deeper. I fear there is something evil at work here. The other scientists call it research. I joined this profession to better mankind, not to doom it. I will hide what I find. If you're reading this, Miss Coggins, then my discoveries will follow. Message is scrawled on the reverse of the note. Casterfell Woods entrance. Okay. Yep, okay. We can do that while we're here. What's the first aid kits? What's the bandages? Seems everything's been reorganized into something vaguely resembling a sensible configuration. Atomic batteries. I've acquired many. Molotovs. Oh yeah, I was trying to get rid of stuff that I don't need, really, wasn't I? Pristine, keyless SMG. Modified JM3, high damage. What's this? High damage, okay. I don't have a fully finished JM3 yet. Very high rate of high damage, very high rate of fire, high accuracy. Allegedly, very high. Actually, modifications on my hand. I don't know what difference the modified one has over the regular. I would like to know. I can find it. I didn't see any appreciable difference. I may have to Google this. Hang on, let's have a gander. Come on, there you go. Modified, what the fuck, was the name of it? JM3. Interesting. Scroll. Some people think it might be suppressed, but I don't know. Seems to have the same stats, but others suggest it hits a little harder. Might be suppressed. Others saying the regular one might be better. Someone's saying something that I don't think is the case as well, so we'll see. Yep, gonna help me. Yeah, me grill. My hope is that this might be... So yeah, they're suggesting it might be a little quieter. I'm hoping it might also be slightly more effective than the foul in the situation I find myself. Do that, I think. Things I would like to sell while I'm here as well. I don't seem to have any improvised explosives left other than Molotovs, so I might take a couple of those. I don't think I've got a lot here that I want to sell either. I don't think so. There's a combat stem. Store these again. And actually, I wouldn't mind getting rid of these explosive lures, probably. I can't find anything. Burn salve I was thinking of, wasn't I? Yeah, because I'm not going to use those. Cool. There's some stuff I can go and sell in a bit anyway. So the next note is at the Castlefield Woods entrance, which is just over this way. Bloody rats! Don't seem to be able to stop these buggers respawning either. Just bloody annoying. Seems to have managed to do a fair amount of damage to me, though. Right. See any other food lying around that I happen to have not picked up? Well, this was it. Bandits hanging around out there. See much about them, which is a bit annoying. There you go. Substance from the Oberon core is disturbing. Several rats were injected with it. Their metabolisms began to mutate rapidly, eyes turning blue, and then unnervingly beginning to grow. We quickly established that once one of the rats had learned the path through the maze, the others knew it too. Worse, when one of the rats was put down for dissection a few hours later, it was discovered scampering around it again. I'm relieved to say that I have been seconded to robotics, and I should be glad to be away from these little monsters. The name again? Jenny Coggins, that's her, isn't it? Oh, robotics, so next one's probably in robotics. Okay, well, we're here. Best way to robotics be through, wouldn't it? Noise coming up. And here we go. No, that's the route to get them all. Which I don't want to do right now. Sure, I should be good here. Yeah. I'm not sure if he's been seconded to, if this means that the actual next thing will be here, or if this is somebody else's stolen notes that he was passing on to us. I'm guessing that it's telling me go here, though. He was, yeah, it must be. Something's happened at the Windscale plant. They enacted a quarantine protocol, and they have told us nothing since but to stay at our desks. Maybe it may merely be stress, but I think I hear voices in the air that are not coming from loudspeakers. Voices seem to be loudest near the medical lab. I shall investigate. I think I saw one of the blue-eyed rats in the corridor the other day. How are they loose? Because somehow one of them figured it out. And the rest follow. This is the simplest way to the medical section, but there may be, if I had to guys this way. Maybe. Yeah, about that.
Steady now. Let's not have a Barney. Off you go. Go. That's right.
Bugger me.
Shoot him.
You're not welcome here.
Piece of cake. Me. Forward. Come out and finish what we started. Firing.
Hmm.
Where's the...
Oh dear. Well, guess we're to find out how good this is.
This one's as good as dead.
Oh, shit. I am not doing so hot right now, am I? Right.
Right, you.
I was a little concerned I was going to come back here and these guys were going to be tougher too, but I don't think they are. There's a lot more of these guys that have police helmets on though than there were. We had an Enfield there. Hmm. Let's search all of these. I think so. I got a couple of dudes through here. These are...
Slapping ammo in.
Oh dear lord, I'm not doing so well. Oh. Rifle ammo. Not very happy about this state of affairs. Appears to be one of the ones that I got. Made it some distance then. Hmm. And there's some more tough guys in here, weren't there? Or at least there were last time. Whether or not there'll be more again, I don't know. Hopefully I won't have to deal with them. The message tube, the dispatch tube shouldn't be far away. I don't think there it is. Cove hideout key. Okay. All the medical personnel are dead, yet they still walk. It's only natural. It's irrational to resist the voice that now speaks from the soil. The rats heard it first. We should have listened to them. I think of you, Jenny. I long to bring you the discovery of the salvation. We had our contingency, our emergency meeting place at Cove on the Isle. Now my fleshly body is trapped in by their quarantine. No matter. Death has no meaning here. Hope to see you again as Coggins in this life or the next. So... a cove on the Isle. That was a key for the hideout. So up there's the standing stones. It's a trek, but I can do that. There's the cove, though. Well, she'd know. That's probably somewhere down there, isn't it? That looks like a cove. And the bit that really does. It's quite the image, that, isn't it? Keep wanting to do the Fallout thing and press and hold the reload to put my gun away. Obviously that doesn't work. Right, so Skithermore. Back to Wyndham is probably the way to go here. As that way I won't have to struggle past or struggle out of the protocol camp. Protocol camp's a lot nearer, but getting from that entrance and out would be far, far more difficult. I think. Yeah, to come out here and I'd have to go across that round. The long way round is going to be a lot easier. Involve far fewer fatalities on my part, I think. I suppose this game doesn't have like a permadeath mode on it though. Feels like it would be a good game to put that in. I suppose you could do a permadeath run and sort of set your own rules, but I feel like it'd be a good game to put that in. These are getting sold. Scroll. Cool. And from there that'll do, and we'll probably stop by on the way back. The right vibe, isn't it now? I'm not sure I want to do a permadeath run, but the vibe is definitely correct. Style of game and all that. But it requires you to kind of think and move carefully and take careful action anyway. I did chuckle a little bit at people complaining that the lead system, they couldn't figure out like what they were supposed to do and where they were supposed to do it. Like picking up leads and stuff. So basically you're saying your reading comprehension is awful. There was a few people out there complaining that it was too difficult to understand, basically. It's really, really not.
Not sure about you.
Bunch of weirdos, these guys. Ooh. The shoulder. I mean, yeah, I suppose that's possible. Definitely not the sharpest tool in the shed. Excuse me, what? You shot me on sight. Despite the fact I wasn't anywhere near their base. I may have been clocked. I was clocked trying to get out after I got involved with the.
And the quarantine protocol is no longer responsible for your safety.
Yeah, I think after I got involved with the. Yeah, I broke into their prison, didn't I? I got seen on the way out. That was it. I don't think getting seen or not getting seen would have helped much either.
Don't know the password, do you? Thought as much.
That's what you want, man. Quite as smooth as I was hoping for, but hey. Something like the aftershave, yeah. Something like that. I guess word's got out. Let's find out whether or not Bootsy up here gives much of a shit. Jesus.
Paying customer. Care to see me stock?
Nearly got himself fucking shot reacting like that. Anything worth having? Want that. I don't think I've got anything else he's got. So I'll take a couple of grenades. Works for me.
Pleasure doing business with you. See you around, chum.
See you later, alligator. I think I want to get clocked by that big angry robot. I could take it out, but...
Be aware of who your friends are. Be wary of what you let out.
What do you mean? Who is?
Dr. Garrow is responsible for much. Beware who your friends are.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, I don't much trust Dr. Garrow. It's probably not a good idea here, but I want to do it anyway. Goes the way I think it should. That did not go the way it should have done. Last time I did this and he fired that thing, he blew himself up by trying to fire his flamer because I damaged the tank on his wrist. Didn't seem to work that time, which is why I saved it this time, because I'm not sure if it was an accident or if I'd already done this.
Plan is uncertain. Poison is not a reliable
What would you have me do?
You should do as you are told. The contamination must be burned. The wound must be cauterized.
Well, it worked. I don't think it was worth it, though. Interesting. A little test. I don't know what to make of that little test, actually. TBF?
The outcome of Dr. Holder's plan is uncertain. Poison is not a reliable weapon.
What do you have me do?
You should do as you are told. The contamination must be burned. The wound must be cauterized. Dr. Holder's plan to destroy the organism that infected the zone. Okay. Alright. Okay. So yeah, Joyce wants me to help me escape, but and destroy Oberon, but we still don't know what Oberon is, incidentally. But she wants a sample to take out the zone. Mother Jago wants to commune with, presumably, Oberon and be crazy. Dr. Holder wants to help kill it so that we can escape by poisoning it, possibly. And the voice on the telephone has said I have to destroy it and burn it. And I think that kind of somewhat overlaps with what Joyce wants to do. But I don't know exactly. Who wants to do what, when, and why? Oh, yeah. What are we doing? Interesting. Oh, what's going on there, I think. Just looking at my stream preview in the corner, thinking, this looks a little undersaturated. I think that's a lot to do with the monitor it's on. If I remember. I think best at that. And our robot friend will be going over there to burn that out, I guess.
Yeah, that corpse had hints that the telephone voice, that we're not the first person the telephone voice has attempted to persuade to do its bidding. I think I might know what that Easter egg is in reference to, but I'm not quite sure. Yeah, feck. This is apparently, from what I read in the news, weirdly on point. Apparently there's a few places where crows have been attacking people. Apparently the currently prevailing theory is that farming is affecting their habitats and pushing them further into cities, and that makes them come into conflict with humans in cities instead of in fields. Right, so we need to head over that way, don't we? Those are a bunch of dudes. I don't know where they're going. In with the need for binoculars. There you are, okay. If I come up here and cause problems, I might have to murder you.
I don't know you. Where?
Catch.
Yeah. That's bad. That's really bad. Close.
A little surprised they didn't die from that. I guess he didn't get past this gate, perhaps, and they survived. No, that's where it blew. Maybe they would have just bled to death a bit more if I'd given them time. Oh well. It's fine. I'm entirely okay with the way this actually went. Well, mostly okay. Were you equipped with here? Oh, a revolver, weren't you? Too quick. Well, I didn't want them following up, you know, so... There is key by a set of standing stones. Well, that's them. We nick out and guess he buried it inside. Probably. Where that gravestone is. Soul is unburdened, huh? Lucky you. My duty lies here, discharged. I feel so... My duty lies here discharged. I feel so shall my life soon. Enough. I'm not afraid. I came to the island as a mason and stayed as a brother, and I have no regrets. I've done my best, and my soul is unburdened. I only wonder how the walls I helped build will stand after I'm gone, and there are none left to tend them. Well, I hope and trust. Interesting.
Mason, did they go? Oh, hell! Come on, then. Killing us!
Come on, took way too many shots. Oh, too many shots. Given that they are not carrying anything like enough rifle ammo. Is there anything here that might be consumed for medicinal reasons? Or have I completely wasted my effort here? I think I may have wasted my time. I'm here, am I? Interesting. Okay. Not quite what I was, where I thought I was, but okay. Corpse is no longer present either. Oh wait, it's because it's in the wrong... Alright, because I was looking in the wrong greenhouse. It's still here. Right. Back we go! Back to Wyndham Village and into the interchange. Drop off a couple of bits, grab a couple more bits, and push on. I don't think there's anybody who sells rifle rounds, is there? Well, I can think of anyway. Well, there's a lady over here. I can see whether or not she's got anything worth buying. Reading for. I don't suppose there'll be much, but we can try, seeing as we're here. Ooh, bit of a lag there. No, let's not try and be a smart ass. That's how I get blowed up. Oh, there she is.
Back again.
Nah, you're hallucinating. You got submachine gun ammo and meds. Decisions. Doesn't have any useful ammo on her though. You know what? I think I'll keep that as is.
Watch your back out there.
Don't watch anybody else's, am I? Then Molly, I can't remember if she stocks rifle ammo or not. Did you leg it over there and find out? Back over in Slattendale. Could get to Slattendale through here. Could be told it's not going to save me much in the way of time. And it might put me in the firing line somewhat, so... I might not do that. I might just go through Wyndham. Because I will come out the wrong end of Slattendale if I do that. Mostly, anyway. Going on. Yeah, cover my breath a bit. Already spoke to him. He doesn't have much on him, does he? Random skilly out back. Suggests he may not have come by this place peaceably. To be fair, his two mates didn't meet happy ends either. Interesting that Skethermore doesn't. The walls around it are none too visible. There's big concrete ones that keep everybody from leaving the quarantine zone. These things, essentially.
Prisoner Garrow has escaped from the detention facility. All citizens should be on the lookout for this dangerous malefactor. Be vigilant.
Right. Catch you now. Have a good night. It was later than that for a minute. Time is ticking on, isn't it? She likes Molotovs, and I got a bunch of them I could sell her. In exchange for ammo, if she's got any. Yeah, I think I should just run through the village, shouldn't I, and go straight to see Molly, see if she's got anything useful.
Pagan practices of any kind are strictly forbidden. Any breach of this regulation is punishable by death.
Yeah, I assume it's just because a bunch of the villagers left to join the druids, and they view and the druids have attacked them and the convoy, so they view their practices as particularly dangerous, but still a little ambiguous as to where this comes from.
Watch your step.
The citizens of Wyndham, you are reminded that any building marked as sterilized is
You have as well, Cal. You have a good night. Be back at this tomorrow, I think.
Hands away from any weapons, you.
Probably. So the wall's been there a while because the plant's growing up against it. That's been there 5 years, isn't it? That'll do it.
Hello again.
We got pistol rounds and shotgun rounds. So that's all I can take off that. Might as well.
Very good.
Don't have a lot of rifles rifle ammo, and she's not got any to give me either. That does suck. I think where I can go to try... Well, I know one place I can go to try and farm up some rifle ammo. Might have to give that a go. Interesting. Does value any of that? Oh, that highly.
Whoa, now that's nice.
Really? Kidding me? Right, screw that. I'm not trading at that value, that particular value. We're gonna try some sneaky practices to try and divest some of the bandits of the ammunition. I need some. I suspect they have some. You really do getting some of the druids taken out as well for some of their ammo.
I'm gonna cut you to pieces.
Oh, fuck off.
Reloading now.
You don't know what you started.
Right. Loading my bullets.
Oh, come on. Now you're just taking the piss. Getting your lunch, Gray. Fair enough. I need to try and box this lot up together so I can lob a grenade on them. It's got a couple of them. It's got a couple more. You're fucking right, he is.
What?
It's inconvenient to that distance. You're not a problem. You might be. Getting back up. What?
Whoa.
Reloaded.
Don't try it, my friend. Don't try it. I've just cleared out a large number of your friends. I don't mind adding you to the heap.
Let's check it out.
Well, I gave him the opportunity, didn't I? I did warn him. I said, don't try it. He tried it. Look how that went for him. These buggers better have some freaking ammo, won't you? That one's got a peg leg, made from a table leg. Nails for it. That's quite cool. Never seen that before. Well, I mean, I enjoyed taking them out. I'm not so happy that none of them had any... I got a couple of shotgun shells from the trouble, but that's about it. I feel rather like I've been deprived a bit there. I should have been better rewarded for my skullduggery. You know? 9 improved bait from lunchboxes around Wavy Willets. Not too shabby. Interesting. I didn't ask you to do that. You guys over there, but none over here, surprisingly. Yes, sorry to stay for furs if you don't get lunch breaks.
Don't go asking for trouble, or you'll get it. Well, there's nobody here now.
Down.
Nice scab.
You.
That's right.
I can see that. Stand still and let me put one in you, you stupid little ass hand. Yeah, I've had a few jobs that try to pull a fast one and not pay you your lunch break. I don't think I'll be putting up with that anymore. Legal or not, it's still a dick move. At you.
Turn around and go away, friend. Oh God, I'm hurt.
Can't seem to kick as fast as I used to be able to, and I'm sure that's a change with the release of the DLC.
Someone's been some bugger trying to keep up on me. one's good as dead.
Now we're a close one, chum. Bastard got another.
Will you get kicked, you fucker? Thank you. Now then, barely clinging on to life.
Let's have a look then.
Just like...
It's not as efficient as I wanted it to be, but I think the wind's where we can get them, right? Right, how's my ammo situation looking now? Slightly better on the rifle ammo, not as much as I would like, but slightly.
Drop it. Come on then.
Oh, fuck you in the arse with a cactus. They have definitely reduced the reliability and accuracy of pistols in particular, I think.
You scuppered. Hell, bloody heck. Watch out, bombs out. Stop. Bloody hell.
Come on. Loot you, bugger.
I'll have your head.
I don't think you will.
Where out?
What? Fucker.
Turn around and go away, stranger.
You got anything good or you got a bat? You got a bat. I'm not that bothered about you.
Game's up for you, city bugger.
Oh, fuck me in the arse. That was a bit annoying. If I put sherry in my cherries and berries, would it cherries and cherries or cherries and cherries? Cherries and berries. I think it'd be horrible, to be honest. I don't see a lot of them hanging around down here. I gained a few shotgun rounds, I gained a few rifle rounds. Goodness. Never been my thing, but I've known a few people who were into Pims. We're going to get a few pistol rounds and stuff from Molly. And I'll hop back over to the island. That game where you see people as a handy resource for ammo and not human beings. Well, not that handy, but
Hello again.
still.
Oh, now that's nice.
It's also way more than it's worth.
Very good.
Feels worth it, but not worth it at the same time. There'll be a better deal here somewhere. What do I actually not need? One of those, I think.
Want to trade again? You know where to find me. You need anything, Molly will be here.
Could do with some arrows, really, as well. Kind of tempted to go and hunt some druids as well. No, I'm not going to do that for now. Onward. Well, they do deliberately call themselves outlaws, these guys, and go around robbing anybody they can. So...
Attention! Prisoner Garrow has escaped from the detention facility. All citizens should be on the lookout...
Need help and capable sort. Urgent, matter amid some morale. Meet on just north of Wyndham, Bill Anderson. Oh, in case you have the DLC, but you didn't know where to find it. I want to head back there now. I don't think I need to drop anything off, do I? Yeah, I do, actually. Do need to drop some bits off. Opens. Thank you. It's getting annoying there. Too close to the door, I think. Not looking high enough up it. Really do like that font. Don't know why, but I do. That'll do for me. Yeah. Dude, seeing if I could find any tea, couldn't I? Or I head on out. I don't know if there'll be any left in the village. There might be. Sneaky, sneak. Oh, good. Not perfect, but it'll do. Any cake or anything lying around I can help myself to? So that was a cache that's part of the DLC, or the deluxe edition bonuses, or whatever the heck they are. Deluxe edition bonuses, I think. Back to the island. Okay, so first thing we're going to do really is let's, yeah, I think we're going to see Jenny, and then we'll make a decision on where to go from there.
I suppose we shouldn't call him Bill anymore. He's part of the greater whole. Oh, the things we do for Darth.
Oh, Billy boy. Gonna leg it past the rats, I think.
My contact would have stashed his findings in the interchange tube network. Have a look for them if you can.
I already have. Let's trade first, though. You've got naffle of any use. Wonderful. Friendly contact's final note.
God. This is... well, it's horrifying. He willingly submitted himself to that voice.
No, I don't think you did. I think you got infected.
That it provides some kind of life after death. Can that be true? Those people who are consumed by it, they're not really alive. But not really dead either.
Mentioned an emergency meeting place. If they can communicate, isn't that the same as being alive? No, of course not. They're not people anymore. Mentioned an emergency meeting place.
Oh, it was a place we were supposed to go if something bad happened. I gave him a copy of the key, in case, but that's not important. He was trapped in the interchange. That's where he ended up. Dead. Yes. Dead. Here, take this. Consider it payment for a job well done. This evidence of Bard doing mind-altering research is horrifying. But all the more important to expose to the world. It's only fair I share some of my research in return. With Jean's help, I've been compiling notes on what Bard was doing on the Isle. It's serious stuff. We're talking chemical weapons testing. There's a bunker near Jean's camp where they worked. I'll mark it on your map. Though I recommend you talk to Jean before trying to sneak in there. She doesn't take kindly to people trespassing on her territory.
Nothing to do with the old monks who lived here. Heard anything about what the druids are doing? How does this connect to what they're doing in interchange? Nothing to do with the old monks?
The scientists definitely had an interest in the island's history. From what I've read, they found bits of a material they called oberite, buried here by the monks back in ye olde days. Oh, I've seen the bodies of scientists around the abbey. Probably killed by the druids after the disaster. They'd kill me too, so I haven't gone near them. I know one of them was up by the brewery ruins. Must have been looking for what the monks buried there. Thank you again for your help. With that behind me, I feel I can finally finish this story. Hello. Good to see you again. Don't be a stranger.
Okay. Nothing more to do there, I guess. Yeah, if that's not the cove, I don't know what is. So I'm kind of tempted to wander down there and see what I can find. Time is that. Yeah, we'll give that a go. And there's that old castle up there that looks interesting. Tower or whatever it is. Observatory Tower, huh? The other side then. So that looks like that's where the bandits' base is. Oh, hello. I'll look into that in a minute. Struggle for a decent picture from this side, I think. Might do it. Nice. Nice. tower. He sends Osborne looks to the stars rather than attend mass. He stands all day atop the tower, his head in the heavens. The observatory tower. Ah.
I am here, Father Abbot. What would you want of me?
Brother Osborne, the new king will do as much harm to us as Henry of hateful memory.
But he is of the Church of Rome.
He is, but he believes the remnant of this place is not. Or at least, so he chooses to believe. There are those who say the angel that fell here is an evil thing. He listens to their counsel.
Father Abbot, what we discussed, I did not mean...
Be calm, Osborne. I find no sin in your doubts and questions, for they are mine also. But we have little time. Take this key and bury it as directed in this letter. Guard both.
He's lying to him.
We are surrounded by enemies.
It will be as you have directed, Abbot John.
He's lying to him because the people whose counsel he listens to is his counsel. Take the key of entrusted you and buried on the mainland and the woodland of Casterfell. Stone Circle. Oh, where I know what that is. That's where the Jago's hanging out. So they're each going to go to the mainland with their keys. So nice. So we need to find the last one so that we can make a trip back there next time, I guess. Fucking Loch Ness Monster! There's a Loch Ness Monster! That's hilarious. We're sort of looking out to sea this way. Well, we're supposed to go out to sea that way, I think. It was supposed to be a sea lake or a loch, basically. That's brilliant that there was a Loch Ness Monster Easter egg in there. Added in the DLC, anyway. I need to find the library, really, or some place where manuscripts are stored, in order to, must be here, surely, because there's the observatory. That's where the other one was at the lime kilns. That's not. That's the main abbey, and the crypt will be there somewhere. So it's probably the library there, I would think. It's a pew 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 from somebody. Yeah, exactly. Right, so getting at some of the bandits and look at it.
Nothing here now.
Yeah, you wanna
Take this.
raise that in the form of a wager? Look out for any of their dead mates, really, I suppose.
Don't be daft. Nobody. I've killed far worse than you.
For the love of fucking Christ! Fucking banana bullets or some shit here in this gun. What's it, eh?
You'll die here.
Ladder away! Mind out!
He's sideways. I'm not angry, I'm just bloody pissed off. Does this keep lagging for you guys? Because it shouldn't be, but I keep seeing bits of lag on the preview over there. Make a right lot of sense, but it does seem to be doing that. I only assume that's the library. I can't think where else, where the manuscripts would be. I can't think where else it would be. Not been smooth. Which what, like hitching a bit for you, what? I have to watch it, but I'll scan back a bit, man. It's a bit juddery. Yeah, that is probably what I'm seeing. And I don't know why it would be doing that. Oh, hello, what have we here? Guessing that's a door to the crypt. Unexplored cave and it's locked. It's not too problematic. Oh, something. See if I can find any hints on the subject after we're done. Won't be long now.
Leave. I'll regret it. Right.
Apparently, fully blocked up and also almost out of health, apparently. Wonderful. Yeah, so this is the abbot's house. It's not what I'm looking for right now, then. Yeah, folk. Diligence amongst the manuscripts. Well, I can only think it must be up by the Abbey then, somewhere, because I can't think where else it'll be if it's not here. Where would they keep the manuscripts if... Yeah, some kind of library, but I guess up by there. Grieve Mystery. Page torn from Mystery Book. One curious detail is present in the Abbey graveyard. To be precise, it isn't present. There are no graves dated on after the year 1612 when the second dissolution of Midsummer Abbey occurred, yet there are no records of monks having left the island. It's hard to imagine a solution in which members of Holy Order would not afford their brothers a dignity of Christian burial, so where are they interred? Yeah, so they all went down to the crypt together, and that was the end of that.
Leave or regret it. Get out of here.
Yeah, I can only imagine it does involve going up here.
Have they buggered off?
Yeah, that's the main part of the Abbey, I think. Something out this way might be a different matter.
The Trinity is one. One head has three faces.
Gotcha. No additions yet. The structure here, it's not the right kind, I don't think.
The voice in the soil. The voice is everything.
Bit of a zombie, that guy, ain't he?
Stay alert. Stay alive.
Around this corner, and there's a building down there, and there's these. Getting through there, even though I absolutely could get through there.
You are troubling.
Stay sharp.
Keep on going.
Die.
Scriptorium, here we go. Found it. Oh, might have to be up here somewhere.
They were here. Must have moved.
Thought as much. Seems to have got me highly infected, but also helped me out, I think. Oh well.
Father Abbot, is that you?
It is. No one saw you.
No one. You wish to speak of the manuscripts?
I did not, but you perplex me, Brother Aldred. What of the manuscripts?
The novices have taken to... Their transcriptions are not true to the originals. They embroider them and think it a trivium on my part when I call them to task. I do not care for their improvements. I see little of God in them, but this is not why you wish to speak to me.
It is not, but we shall speak of it again. No, it is time for the task of which I warn you.
I am ready.
Excellent and diligent brother. Here, take this case and go with it unseen. Here is a letter that tells you where the case must be buried. None must know your mission.
And there we go. Wyndham, I see. Rocky Stream, known to few, western edge of the hamlet of Wyndham. Cool. So now we know where the rest of the keys are in the mainland. One was there, the other was there, and then there was the Abbot's fourth key, which was still down in the harvesting cave, stayed on the island. So, we need next time to go this way and find out about the Abbot's head. We also need to get the keys to the crypt. So, which we will do. I don't know. Yeah, let's see if there's... I'm looking for a way out on this side. I'm not marked as trespassing. Oh dear. That doesn't seem to have helped much.
Death to all. Oh God! Stop getting bitter. What?
You will be more you.
I object. Now I die. That's very annoying. Oh, for crying out loud, it didn't auto-save after that. Fuck me sideways.
Father Abbot, is that you?
It is. No one saw you.
No one. You wish to speak of the manuscripts?
I did not, but you perplex me, Brother Aldred. What of the manuscripts?
The novices have taken to... Their transcriptions are not true to the originals. They embroider them.
Heart rate increase. Slows heart rate increase and gives infection resistance. Okay.
I see little of God. This is not why you wish to speak to me.
It is not, but we shall speak of it again. No, it is time for the task of which I warn you.
The task.
Excellent and diligent brother. Here, take this case and go with it unseen. Here is a letter that tells you where the case must be buried. None must know your mission.
I still don't know what the need for the letter was. Yeah, the only way down is B, going back that way. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I don't get what the need for the letters was. Like, you could have just told them in words. And yeah, and we could have transcribed it ourselves, because we've done that for other things, like the telephone messages and stuff.
Be you a threat? No, what's this booted? Best keep a lookout, just in case.
Yeah. Probably when I die from an aneurysm of indignance.
Turn around and go away, friend. Aye, let's get the bastards. And hold, so that I'm shooting. Careful. Reload. Won't get. You killed them all.
Die, motherfucker.
Bloody hell! Proper book. Where? Take cover!
You.
Rock you all.
I don't think so. Where'd your mate go? Because I'm sure he was here a minute ago. Did he jump off? Oh, hello. Hove, I think. I don't think blunderbusses can be upgraded, can they? I don't think I need that much poison either. Let's go check a thing. It's probably easier to check. Blunderbuss here, it doesn't have, yeah. None of these actually are upgradable. This one does say brackets pristine. The others don't have brackets on them, so yeah. Can't be upgraded. Okay. That's the cove and the boat down there. How do we get down there? All the way around from the village, apparently. Or I could just go down this way. This probably works. Yep, looks rather like it does. I assume that for those garden gnomes, an achievement attached if you destroy them all. But such things generally end up being more rage-inducing than fun to me. What's a logged note, huh? Wet and barely holding together. Jack, I'm glad you found a boat. It's very good work. They thought they'd all long gone. Now we can go to the Wicked Isle, land of the cakes, that is. Jean Hammer's done well. They're done well there. Says, oh, we can take it easy, Davy. Right. Didn't realise there'd already be bandits who would not take well to their arrival, I guess. I was half expecting to see barrels jump out. So I'm going to have to make a mad dash over that way, aren't I? I feel like I need a grenade here. Do I have a grenade? Do not have a grenade. Mad dash it is, I think. It's only efficient when they can't get to me. They don't seem to be able to right now. Right. And still they come. Maybe it is not this cove. Trying to depopulate the whole lake here, I think. But I'm thinking that... Oh wait, I found a cave over there. There we go. Mind if I do? One device and some alcohol, not very helpful. Well, definitely not what I was hoping for there, but interesting if successful. If that's not the cove, what might be? And the other thing I think of would be up here, but that doesn't make a lot of sense either. Still, you never know. I'm not going to go rushing after it right now. I think we'll head back to the trader's spot. Call it about there, I think. Now, for one evening. My shoulder is shouting at me today, I don't know why. In particular, more than usual. Oh. Oh, it's fun. Yeah, that went alright. Interesting. Still not best pleased that the solution to leveling up the DLC is making things take more shots. And also, I'm bloody sure the guns got less accurate. But with the update, DLC, and presumably the patch that came behind it. Yeah, not happy about that. They didn't include that in the patch notes, I know that much. Doesn't feel so great. It doesn't feel quite as bad on the mainland, but it doesn't feel as good as I remember it doing either, so I think they have done something. Yeah. I want to see how the supernatural elements of this compare to the supernatural elements in the base game. Because I know there's going to be sort of some of that. Ooh. I mean, we've got the ferals and everything that went on there and voices in the soil and that sort of thing. So there's definitely going to be something of it. How they align, what route they've taken, how I feel about the whole thing's it's kind of up in the air at the moment. But yeah, I feel like this whole ghosts from the past thing is maybe a bridge too far on it. It doesn't kind of fit the rest of the vibe of the game to me. You know, things that have influence on people's brains in the here and now and, you know, mess with people's brain chemistry or what have you, I can go with all of that, but the thing to the past is just, it doesn't mesh, I don't think. Visions of the long dead and all that. Except they're kind of only sort of dead, aren't they? Their consciousness is part of some kind of larger collective somewhere, probably based around this angel thing, which is probably similar to Oberon, but lesser, I would guess. Ooh. Some offshoot in some way. But yeah, I'm guessing they are connected. I don't know. It's this time travel-y bit that's weird. I guess they're not actually dead and their consciousnesses have been preserved in some way, so it's not really ghosts of the past and stuff like that. But it feels like it doesn't quite mesh. But we've made some progress. Yeah, not quite as sci-fi. Yeah, it's kind of old-fashioned sci-fi as well so far. There is sci-fi-ness to it, but it's big old robots and the batteries are a bit weird, but that's explained by high-energy material being present in the form of whatever the fuck Oberon is. So, other than that, it's all a stretch, but not a great one. Science fiction for you. Yeah, Ghosts of the Dead is a bit too far. Still, it does depend on how they do Oberon and everything like that, and how that all aligns when we get there. I hope this doesn't kind of... I don't imagine this will have overt spoilers to the main story. But it'll be interesting to see how they attach to each other. Hallucinogenic plant spores influence your thoughts. Well, yeah, that's not that surprising. Like, you know, take enough LSD and your mind goes wibbly, right? Drugs affecting minds, spores, plants, things getting into your brain and making things not work properly. It doesn't take much of a deviation in the way your brain works for all manner of weirdness to happen. Consistent across multiple people, though, that implies some kind of either fixed chemical or a spore or something like that that could, you know, cause the same effect in everybody. Something to that effect, anyway. We'll see. Depends how they go with it, and I'll see how I feel on the end. So far, base game is better than the DLC. I'm kind of settling into an okayness with the DLC at the moment, but I don't think it's as good as the base game so far. But it's interesting to look at. I should see how the stream performance ran in the main game compared to the DLC, because I wonder if the hitching, most of the hitching I noticed, I think, was on the island, so it may just be that it's not as well. Well, saying that, if it wasn't as well optimised, I should be seeing it in the game, and I'm not seeing it in the game, it's just on the OBS side. I'll do some Googling. Anyway, yeah, we'll dive back in tomorrow and continue, see where this particular story goes. We'll have to go and get a couple of keys in the mainland, and then talk to the bandits, I think. They're made for the game but discarded. Yeah, it doesn't quite fit, does it? I feel like they completed the story and everything in the base game, and then they've tried to tack DLC onto the end of it that just doesn't, where there isn't really an opening for it. Oh, there's only a limited one. But, I don't know. Yeah, we'll push on tomorrow. Should be good. Video wise, gonna have a video tomorrow. Got that started today out, so that should be cool. And then hopefully a build at the weekend. That's what I'm aiming for. Tomorrow is Thursday, isn't it? Yeah, more Atomfall Thursday. We'll check out the altars on Friday. I think that should be good fun. Be a little different. We'll see how that goes, and yeah, we'll see what happens after that. Don't currently have a plan for streaming Fallout. I could try and shoehorn it back in maybe, but I'll probably just do the weeklies on my own time. There will probably be a video to go with whatever hotfix and stuff that Bethesda eventually gets sorted, and when they're able to actually re-enable the perks they've disabled and stuff. So, yeah, hopefully we'll be able to jump on that soon enough. Ooh. Hopefully they're able to get it fixed, excuse me. But I will be bringing that particular video as well, so 2 videos plus whenever the fix goes live for a third, hopefully in the not-too-distant future, which should be good. So, like, subs, notification bell, all that good stuff, and then you know what's going on. You swap characters, not perks. Well, that works. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of them that are currently disabled, aren't there? I did see one person trying to farm outrage off of this on YouTube recently. I was just like, you look like a right prick. Trying to just basically say it was all out of order and they were deceiving players and blah blah blah. All this nonsense, fucking garbage, absolute crap. But yeah, it was like, let's take this thing, let's twist it to be as bad as possible and not even particularly true, and then be outraged about it. Fuck off. Is my feeling on it. Yeah. Anyway, we'll hopefully cover all the scene. So. Like, subs, notification bell, all the stuff, you know where it is. Social media links in the description, channel memberships down below, and yeah, check out playlists for the rest of the series and other series and all, if you are interested. Now, thank you for hanging out. Hope you've enjoyed. Looking forward to jumping back in tomorrow, see how this goes, and yeah, till then, have a good rest of your evening, have a good day tomorrow, look after yourselves, stay safe, and I'll catch you around about 8 o'clock. Good, be good. Oh, Jeepers was complaining the server crashed while playing normally. Well, it serves them fucking right, doesn't it? Oh well. That is one issue I've not run into, but then they've disabled the perks, so... I guess I've been lucky. Also, most of the time while it was running, I was playing on private worlds, not public worlds, so... probably covers me a little bit from it as well. Or shields me, should I say. Yeah. Anyway, it's all good. Have a good one, folks. I'll see you around about 8 o'clock tomorrow. Should be cool. Night.
Thank you.